Well, three different things are going on here. We're plugging in a number and plugging that into something else. We're finding an inverse, and we're plugging in an equation into another equation. I guess there's four things if you look at something down here. So let's do kind of one of each. 16, if you're looking at f of k of 16, first thing you got to do is find out what k of 16 is. So you go over here, you take the square root of 16, and that's 4. K of 16 equals 4. The answer is not 4. That 4 now we need to go and take and plug it into f. So we're looking for f of 4 now. It's two problems in one. Well, that right there is saying, okay, well, if f of x equals this, I want to find the log base 2 of 4. All right, well, 2 to what power is equal to 4? The answer is 2, right? The same thing with all these. It's more of the same, but now we can toss a logarithm in every once in a while. If we're finding f of inverse of x, we're looking at this and we're switching x and y. So this was a y, it's now an x. X equals log base 2 of y. Well, I can't get that y out of there, okay, without rewriting this as an exponent. So that's what I got to do. To rewrite it as an exponent, I'm going to start with my base, which is 2, raise it to the power of x, set it equal to y. There's my equation. F inverse then is 2 to the x power. Okay, y equals 2 to the x power if y is our inverse. So there you have it. Something like this, you're plugging this on this side into the other side of the equation. So I'm not plugging it in for x because I couldn't do that. But negative 5 equals log base 2 of x. Well, now I've got 2 to the negative 5th power is equal to x. That means I'm taking 2, I'm flipping it over. It becomes 1 over 2 to the 5th power. So it's 2 to the 5th is 32. And it would be a 1 over 32. And the same thing here. You plug this into 0, you're going to set that equal to 0, factor and solve. Something like this, so you're plugging in an equation into another equation. So if I look at these two, I've got k and h. Well, this is probably the tougher of the two. You're plugging into h equation. I'm looking on the outskirts now. There's two parts. So that's going to be a something to the 4th minus something squared. Well, the something that we're plugging in is this guy. So the square root of x to the 4th minus the square root of x. Okay, well, this is the 1/2 power. So if I change the square root to the 1/2 power, then essentially I'm saying x to the 4th to the 1/2. Well, you raise the power to another power, that's x squared. And then you subtract this, it's just minus x. It's the radical cancels with the square. So that's what we're looking at. We are done. Have a great weekend.